Following and followed by are two confusing and tricky words. These words are commonly used in OT writing. And if you don't use these words correctly, you might end up making silly, serious mistakes. For this reason, it is very important that you understand the concept of following and followed by. Now, first of all, you should understand, we use these words to show action or time of action or sequence of event. Now, let's learn these two words in detail. Now, let's check followed by. Now, when you're using followed by, you should write the first event first, then the linking word followed by, and then the second event. It's like A followed by B. Well, let me give you an example. Mr. X was administered intravenous fluids followed by oral fluids. So what's happening here? We are telling the reader that we first gave intravenous fluids to the patient, then we gave oral fluids. So giving intravenous fluid is the first action, providing oral fluid is the second action. Clear? Now let's move to the next word, following. When you're using following, we do just the opposite of what we have done in followed by. That is, we write the second event first, then the linking word following, and then the first event second. It's like B following A. Again, I'll give you an example. Mr. X will require ongoing care following his discharge today. Now, what is happening first? The discharge. The discharge should happen first, and only after discharge we can provide ongoing care to the patient. So ongoing care to the patient is the second event, but it is written before following. And the discharge is the first event, but we have written it after following. Are you clear with the concept? Now, let's test your understanding with a small quiz. Well, you can see the information case note. It's mentioned Mr. Tom Clark. Then they have put it met with a road traffic accident. In the next line, they have provided that the patient was admitted to the emergency department. So you have to connect these two information with the linking word followed by and following. Now, if you want, you can pause it here and write your answers and then check whether it is correct or not later. Well then, let's check the answer. First of all, let's connect the information using following. So you know that in following, the first action comes after following and the second action comes before following. So let's try to write it down. Mr. Clark was admitted following a road traffic accident. Or you can write it like this. Mr. Clark was admitted to the emergency department following a road traffic accident. Now, let's use followed by to connect the information. Mr. Clark met with a road traffic accident followed by admission to the emergency department. Now I guess it's clear for you. Make sure that you don't make this mistake next time while you're doing or while you're writing followed by and following. With that, thank you.